part to flagging and laying out a food forest. By flagging, you get to see in advance what's going to be growing where in your mind and on the landscape. So I usually start with the bones of a design. For me, that's swales, typically, to begin passively harvesting water into your landscape. I will set those contours and those flags using an A-frame before I even start thinking about where I'm going to actually plant and what I'm going to plant. Sometimes I will think about what I'm going to plant if I need to combine that swale with a windbreak. In many cases, those are the first two considerations of food forest design for me. First, water and wind. If you have a strong wind, you're going to be desiccating your plants. It's not going to thrive. You want to make sure you're passively harvesting water if that's appropriate for your site, and windbreaking to hold that moisture and reduce that stress level. Once I've marked out my swales on contour, then I'll start looking at the layout of my plants. Here in the Blue Ridge Mountains, we're designing a pretty extensive food forest. It's rich in PawPaws. PawPaws in full sun, but we also have a little bit of exposure here. So I'm designing the windbreaks to be hazelnuts, Nanking bush cherries, indigo bush, goomies. So I'm going to put them on the windward side of my PawPaws, start to create the conditions the PawPaws love, which is, high humidity and not strong winds. And other considerations are your flow, areas that will still be mowed. You need to make sure that you know the mower width for your design to make sure that it can move around the zones and easily maintain it. So laying out your flags gives you all of these advantages to see how it's going to lay and flow on your landscape. And it's a lot of fun. It's creative. Get out there, flag your food forests, plant them up, make life fruitful.